the king of the ghetto himself, Rellie Carter. And he's got a tall order across the ring.
You ain't kidding. In fact, it doesn't get much taller.
What's he got there? Oh, he brown bagged it from the liquor store.
He's got a 40.
Oh.
He's sharing with the front row.
Anything to get if you're ready, I guess. Carter had an impressive showing in one of the pre-show matches, I believe, a few months back. Scored a victory over his opponent, and the fans were just going nuts for him. And when I said he had a tall order ahead of him, I wasn't kidding. And that's in the form of the prodigal son, Alan Shepard. And he's only got a scant handful of matches under his belt, but it looks like Rellie Carter's definitely going to be tested tonight at Cold Hearted. And Daisy, how do you think these styles are going to contrast? We got Rellie Carter, who's like a flip-flopping and flying, kind of always moving everywhere.
A little bit scrappy.
Yep.
It's definitely going to be. I think mostly it's going to be a test of speed,
right?
Because Alan Shepard's definitely got the strength.
He does, and with the strength comes the possibility that, I haven't really seen him do too much flying or too much stuff off the top rope.
I don't know that I've ever seen him on the ropes at all, to be honest with you.
Or, at least in Magnum, I don't think I've ever seen Alan Shepard up against a fast-moving...
What the...
Wait a minute. Both men signed on for a singles contest, didn't they, Daisy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I thought.
I don't know what to make of this.
What is going on?
No. Cut that music. Cut the music.
What is he doing out here?
Absolutely disrespectful and absolutely unacceptable that I'm not even on this card tonight.
Omar.
Now, does anyone else think that's a little weird? Because I think it's a little weird. I came to Magnum to prove a point that I am the best wrestler in that locker room. And what better way to prove that?
Hold on, is he just putting himself in this match?
Oh no!
Did Omar just add himself to this matchup? I mean, I guess that's one way to do things.
Pee Wee Hell called for the bell and a quick roll-up by Rellie, but a 2 count. It looks like this is now a triple threat.
I guess so. I didn't know you could just add yourself to any contest you wanted, but here we are.
And Pee Wee Hell seemed to let it go and allow Omar entry into the match, and he was on the back foot because that slap really
the slap heard round the world.
Really threw him for a loop. So now it's just these two in the ring for the moment. And, like before the show and after the show, I try to make every effort to get a word with the competitors about their motivations and what they got going into the matches. And when Omar returned to Magnum, I tried to get a word with him before one of the shows, and all he said was, "Getting weird never got me anywhere." And he is looking to turn over a new leaf as himself. Whoa!
I mean, the Weird got him the Magnum Tag Team Championships at one time, so I don't know how
That's true, but it was almost like Omar felt he had reached a ceiling and wanted to go beyond that. I don't know his motivations.
Well, we know his foray into a new tag team did not end well.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Oh.
He hasn't exactly found his footing here. Oh!
And he got taken off that footing with a double hip toss.
He ain't going to find it here tonight either.
Roll up by Shepard again, kick out by Rellie. Floors him with a clothesline.
Shepard, you got to watch out for those strikes, man. That is not a blow you want to be on the receiving end of. Alan Shepard will knock you flat on your back.
Second chop of the night. And even with gloves, I got to imagine it stings all the more.
Maybe even extra.
Right. Omar so far has kind of been a non-factor here.
Truly.
It's just been Rellie
He gets
and Shepard.
in, he gets his butt kicked right back out.
Look at that elevation on that drop kick, covered by Carter. Only 2.
Carter's done what he needs to do most, though, and got Alan Shepard down to the mat, but it's going to be a matter of keeping him there.
And after moves like that, I tend to agree. 2 count after the spine buster. Not enough to put Rellie down at this juncture, and you also have to still consider Omar's part in this.
Somewhere.
contest.
Oh, he's over here now.
Both of these men have got to be watching out for that backstabber in the statement as trademark moves Omar likes to use. And Shepard kind of having a little bit of fun. He's got Rellie Carter grounded for the moment.
Wait a second, though.
Omar's right behind him. Believe that's the code red to the front by Omar, also known as the lung blower. And Omar just really just peppering Rellie with strikes there. There's one thing about Omar, he may not have a lot of entries on the winning column as far as his return to Magnum, but he's a scientific wrestler, he's technical. But like we keep saying, he just hasn't found, he's not really feeling his feet on the floor since he came back.
You know, I got to say, though, he did a smart move here tonight. He did let Shepard and Rellie essentially work each other to the point of being tired before he crawled back into that ring.
And
he's got a little bit of an upper hand because he's pretty much fully charged at this point.
he was able to conserve all that energy where the other combatants in the match were going at it. Very good point. To the corner, fires him with a forearm. Vicious knee strike, and the head of Rellie Carter just snapped back like a Pez dispenser. Ties him up. Front Russian leg sweep just plants him. Cover by Omar. Only 2, and Shepard kind of getting his wits about him.
Not for long.
Back down to the floor.
Omar definitely has an extra fire lit in him.
And that fire was momentarily snuffed out by that power slam, too. Only 2. And with these young kids, you can't let frustration and you can't let apprehension sort of slow you down, especially when you have a true test in front of you like Omar and Shepard, who have been around a lot longer than Rellie has in this culture. Neck breaker.
Rellie, however, is proving just how hungry he is to make a name for himself here at Magnum.
And these are 2 prime opponents to do that with. Whoop. Oh, plants him. Not sure what he calls that, but just plants him, almost a variation of an STO there. And he got major elevation on that. Kid's got one heck of a vertical leap on him. Almost reminds me of a former Magnum competitor by the name of E.T. Snow, if you want to do a deep cut.
That is a deep cut.
Big, big vertical leap and was crazy athletic as the day was long. And now Carter in the corner. That's the thing about Shepard. Just when you think the odds are against him, he can turn a situation around just like that. Dishing out a pair of splashes to the group. What the? Whoa, whoa,
take them
whoa.
both. For a ride.
Side slam on both men. Well, variation of a side slam, trying to get the cover on whomever he can. But still, they're not ready to bow down to the prodigal son just yet.
Shepard almost stalking his prey now.
Oh, fish hook on Omar, and as humorous as that move might be, it's still considered well, not illegal, but the type where the ref does have to break it up.
Oh no.
And he's
One
giving
for Rellie
a
as
fish
well.
hook again. And in all my years of watching wrestling, I've never seen someone submit
Big
to a
ol'
fish
high
hook, but
knee
it's,
to the jaw from Omar there.
but it's technically not a submission. Oh, trips Rellie up. Ooh! Lariat just turns Rellie inside out. Hard landing.
Oh, shoot!
Spear by Shepard.
One
Cover.
of my favorite spears in the business.
And he got it. The prodigal son comes away with the win with a vicious spear that he can hit from almost anywhere right after turning Rellie Carter inside out with that clothesline.